Hello Internet people and welcome to Vlogmas day 12. Today's the day that we're getting in the festive Christmas spirit. I put on my kilo wrap dress that I made last year as my Christmas dress, but really it's less of a Christmas dress and more of secret Christmas pajamas because it is so comfortable. My house is a hive of activity today. You may be able to hear the dishwasher, you may be able to hear the washing machine, so if it's loud, I'm sorry about that, but that's just the reality of 600 square foot living. So anyways, on today's agenda, decorate for Christmas, bake some bread, make some soup that I was gonna make like 3 or 4 days ago, and do some sewing. I wanna start the Mccalls 7974. I cut it out yesterday, you may have seen that video. And so I wanna get started on it, or at least get my machine set up, everything ready, the right needle, do some test swatches. It's a crepe back satin, so I wanna make sure that I have all my tension correct and nothing is puckering. So there will be some sewing involved in today's agenda. Okay, so first things first, I need to make some bread, and by make bread, I mean start it in the bread machine because it's already 1:49. I am so bad at getting started with my day until later around this time. It seems like the morning just flies by and I stay up really late, so then I sleep late, and anyways. So let's make some bread, then let's go up to the sewing loft for a little bit of sewing, and then we will start the Christmas festivities. I'm going to make this Scandinavian light rye bread from the Bread Lovers Bread Machine Cookbook. I'm not sure I can recommend this book, but I have it, and so I'm trying to use some recipes for it. Not all of them have turned out quite right, and I feel like they use a lot of extra ingredients that you may not need. So anyways, I'm going to put all these ingredients in the bread machine, press go, and then start to sew. And now I'm a poet. Okay, welcome up to the sewing loft. It's time to do some sewing. The bread is baking. You might be able to hear that thumping down there. The laundry is laundering. The dishwasher is going. Lots of noise happening. But anyways, we're here up in the loft ready to get to an hour of sewing. I'm just gonna do an hour today. I'm gonna set a timer. Who was here for Vlogtober? I set a timer every day to sew for 1 hour. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Kind of a little throwback. I love using my timer for everything. I set it for cleaning. I set it for pretty much everything so I don't get distracted and I stay on track. So today I'm just going to start prepping to sew this Mccalls 7974 VUB that I'm doing for my holiday dress and also for the hashtag Little Red Dress projects. I want to make sure my machines are all set up, that the fabric's not going to pucker, I need to wind a bobbin, all that kind of stuff. But first, let's open the advent calendar for today. Today is day 12. Oh, of course, the cutest one, Kitty playing with the yarn ball. I can relate to that. Not because I'm a cat, because I have a cat that likes to play with yarn. So anyways, day 12. Let's see. Oh, this one's very difficult to open. Dream it, make it. Oh, that's cute. The little stars and the moon. Adorable. Dream it, make it. I'm dreaming of a holiday dress, and so I'm going to make a holiday dress. So let's get started. Okay, my hour's up. I feel like I've made pretty much no progress up here, but I'm getting antsy to decorate the Christmas tree, so I just want to be done now. I think I've settled on this seam here. This is stitch length 2, 60 microtex needle, Coats & Clark all-purpose thread. I lowered my foot pressure to 3, which probably doesn't mean anything to you because all machines are different. I kept the tension the same, and this is what I've come up with, and I think it's pretty decent. You can see is it called laddering when you can see like the horizontal stitches from the right side? You can see a little bit of the thread in the seam. So it's not totally perfect. So I'm going to be using the satin side as the right side for this project. And so when you stitch the crepe back satin side, that is what it looks like when it gets opened up. Now, I went through and I was testing stitching on the satin side for like the hem or top stitching or wherever it actually show. And I'm really not happy with how it looks. You can see, maybe you can see, there's all these horizontal, wherever the needle goes in creates this little bit of horizontal line through the fabric. And I don't really know if that, I don't think that's normal. So I'm not really sure why it's happening. I tried a bunch of different needle sizes. I tried different pressures and tensions and everything to try to get that to go away, because it just isn't gonna look very nice on like a hem or any stitching where it's going to be visible. I did go down all the way to a 60 microtex needle, so I feel like that's pretty thin. I think the only thing left, and I suspect maybe it's a thread issue, maybe my thread is too thick. I'm using all-purpose Coats & Clark, so I know you can get finer thread, and maybe that's the problem for both of these things. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need something a little thinner. So I'm gonna ponder that. It's almost like when you're sewing knits and you use a ballpoint needle versus a regular needle so that it goes through the stitches instead of piercing them. Like I almost feel like it's something like that, like the needle is piercing the fabric versus going in between. It's like piercing the fabric and causing tiny little runs. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like tiny little runs in the fabric going horizontally from where the needle has gone into the fabric. So I'm gonna try to Google that a little bit and see if I can come up with anyone else who that's happened to. But anyways, I think this is good enough to get started with. I'm a perfectionist, and so this is something that I could probably spend forever just like really focusing in on and trying to like make it look perfect. And in reality, nobody's gonna notice. You'll know and I'll know, and nobody else will know or notice. And so I think this is good enough to get started with for now. In the meantime, we're gonna leave this for another day, and we're going to focus on getting festive for Christmas and decorating our Christmas tree. Yep, can't trust that cookbook, but I'm sure it'll still taste good. Just a little bit strange looking. I thought I'd show you some of our ornaments if you're interested before we put them on the tree. We have quite the eclectic collection. A lot of our ornaments are actually from our travels before the pandemic. Back when travel was a thing, we used to travel a lot internationally, so we would always get an ornament from every place we visited. And then every year on Christmas, when we decorate our tree, we can remember all the cool places we've been. This one is from Peru, and we noticed while we were there that so many people had these bowls up on the top of their houses at the highest point, and we were so curious what that was or what it meant. And basically it's to bring good luck to the house, and so we picked one up and we put it near the top of the tree every year for good luck. We got this Totoro in Japan. That was the last place we went before COVID. And let's see, this is from our honeymoon in Hawaii. This is from Costa Rica. Anyways, it's really fun every year to go back through and just think about all the places we've been. This is from Peru as well. A little alpaca, he's adorable. And yeah, it's just fun little memories every year when we decorate our Christmas tree. Okay, Christmas mode is officially activated here. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 12, a very non-sewing but festive video. And I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 13.